Oh, good morning, and today I'm going to take you on a little walk. I'm going to start this video here, and then we're going to walk along the Danube River all the way back to the chain bridge. But I'm going to start here, and all over Budapest you will find these strange bronze statues just plonked around all over the place. Some there for purpose, some weird looking. But also, in our childhood, everyone had a favourite TV character, and here's one of my absolute favourites. And he had a catchphrase, and it was just one more thing, and it is Lieutenant Columbo. Look, and his trusted dog, Lieutenant Columbo. And I'll tell you about why he's here in a moment. Just get a quick selfie of me and Lieutenant Columbo. There we go. So that's my selfie sorted out. And ask yourself, why is he here? Well, he's here because the name of the road is called Fort Mixer. See? Up there, Fort Mixer. And Columbo's real name was Peter Falk. And everyone assumes that he has Italian descendants, but that was wrong. Mixer Falk was a popular and famous Hungarian politician, and he was Peter Falk's great-grandfather. So he was Peter Falk's great-grandfather. That's why he's here. And just behind him, if you look just behind him, his detective work. On the floor here's another little statue. Look, a dirty rat with a gun, dead. So lots of people taking photos with Lieutenant Columbo. That was a nice little find, that. Right, let's head off. I'm going to head off down to the Danube and check out some more interesting statues and sights. And there is, of course, if you go to the American Embassy here in Budapest, you will find a statue, a bronze statue of Ronald Reagan. And he was put there because of his help in the decommunisation of Hungary from the Soviets. And there's another statue. I don't know who this guy is, but probably another Hungarian politician. And the bridge, let's have a walk over the bridge. We can see it, can we? Yeah, there we are. I don't know who this chap is. Oh, it says down here, look. Varga. Who's Varga? I don't know. 1996. So, looks like a Prime Minister or President to me. Looks quite official. Right, let's head over to the Danube River, which is just here. And we're going to head along this side. So as I walk along the Danube River, which is the longest river in Europe and stretches all the way through Central Europe up towards Germany. And over there you can see Buda Castle. See where my finger's pointing? And no, we're not going to go up there. So I'm not going to go to any tourist sites. But in front of me here, just here, is the Parliament building. And look at them. Pristine, clean. Look at that. They take care of their buildings all over Central Europe. So you walk along the river, you see Buda Castle straight over there, and right opposite the castle you will find all these bronze shoes. And the significance of this is that during the Second World War, the Germans brought all the Hungarian Jews here, and they were told to remove their shoes because they were going to go for a swim. But after they removed their shoes, they were all machine gunned down and then thrown into the River Danube. It's a much darker note of a sculpture than the rest of the sculptures around Budapest. Lots of them. And people come here every day to pay homage to their fellow Jewish people who succumbed to the German atrocities. So that was on a much darker note than the previous one, Lieutenant Colombo, but it's on the shoreline. You can't miss it. You go to the chain bridge. It's not that one. It's not the second bridge. It's in between those bridges, right opposite Buda Castle, and just down the road from the Parliament building, which is just there. So, okay, so now I'm going to take you down, head down towards the chain bridge, and there's a couple of establishments there I want to show you. One of which, well, I'll explain when we go in there, but in all my travels around the world, in all my visits to these certain establishments, I have never seen anything quite like this. So stick with me and I'll show you what it is. And as we carry on walking along the Danube, we have another sculpture of a chap painting with his easel and his briefcase of brushes. What's he painting? Oh, he's painting the bridge. Yes. This is Roskovich. I think that's how you pronounce it. Right. Let's head off. We've got the trams. Got the tram lines here, which go all the way along the river from end to end. Magnificent bridge. We've got trams that go over the bridge. Let's have a look. Let's stand in the middle of the road. Green light's on for me, so you can see what a beautiful bridge. Look, wonderful. Right, let's head down here. These are the two things down here I wanted to show you. Bear with me. Right, so let's head inside the Grand Central Market. It's open from 9 o'clock every morning until 7 o'clock in the evening, and this is where all the local people come, and tourists as well, to buy their fruit and vegetables. Let's have a wander around and I'll show you what's what. First thing we come to is like the spirits, and there's all your different whiskies. We've got little shot bottles there. If you want something smaller. Wine. And also Hungary is famous for its paprika. And we have a paprika stand here. And all sorts of paprikas available. 3,000 forint. That, what's that? 3,000. That's about £8. All different Hungarian wines. Yeah. With fruits and vegetables, fresh every day. And truffles. We've got truffles here. Look. What's that? Oh, dragon fruit. I've had this in Thailand. Dragon fruit. It's a peculiar taste, really. There's lots of fruit and vegetables around. Spices. There's a pumpkin spice, Burkina Latte, Zata, whatever Zata is. Look at the size of these plums. Look, they're enormous. Blackberries. Oh, I love blackberries. Look at that. They're enormous blackberries. Look. Huge. Oh, let's get some of them. So 5,000 baht for a punnet of strawberries, blackberries and raspberries. £8. Tempting, but expensive. So let's head up here. More paprika. There's your chilies. Here we have the olive oils.
Thank you very much.
Very busy, this market. I mean, look at the building. It's quite a magnificent building. Oh. All sorts of tut available. If you're into tut, some souvenirs to take home. I'll show you them later. All you women, you like your extra large sausages. Got a whole assortment of them here. Some rigid ones as well as smooth ones. Yeah. All your hams. So, I'm feeling it's making me a bit peckish this. I think it's about lunchtime, so the best place if you're out for the of an evening and you get slightly pissed, a good hangover cure is where we're going to go next, which is upstairs. And there's we're going to have typical Hungarian sausage. Here's your cheeses. Have a look at these. So all your dairy stuff. So many kinds of cheeses we've got. It all sounds pretty expensive. Really. It's probably price per kilo, isn't it? Right, so let's head upstairs and have a hangover cure. So just inside the entrance there, you get the escalator upstairs. I came in here yesterday as well. Yeah, and I had something to eat before I hit the beer. This is where all your cooked food stuff is up here. We've got Hungarian fish soup, got goulash, stuffed cabbage, all those sorts of things here. And people just barging away, don't they? Don't look where they're going. We just come up here, and this is where I came yesterday for my dinner. Morning. How are you doing? Okay. I'll have these. I'll have one of these, please. Yes, no problem. It's what I had yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Is it 4,200? What's that about?
Something to eat, so
£9. So they give you a ticket. I'm number 13. Unlucky for some. You just wait for them to cook it, and you get a good view up here. Good view down onto the market. You've got all the restaurants up here, plus some stalls that sell all kinds of tut, which I'll take you around in a minute. So it's quite long. I'm going to stretch it right the way down the end there. It's a massive place. So I'll just wait for my food, and then we'll go over the road and I'll show you this very unusual place I've never seen before. Probably you've never seen before. And probably in England, especially in England and probably America, it's probably totally illegal. I'll explain why when we go over there. So my food has arrived, and this is it. A really nice Hungarian sausage with spicy mustard, pickled cucumber, and some bread to go with it. And all for 4,200 for it, which is roughly £9. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you in a bit. I'm not going to fight my way through that crowd again. I'm going to head off down here, probably head off downstairs. You have all your t-shirts of Budapest, handbags, loads of tut, Rubik's Cube. Do you remember them in the 80s? Yeah. Paprika ornaments and chili ornaments. Yeah, I got fed up with fighting my way through the crowd. I'm going to head off outside. And head off outside and show you this wonderful place over the road. Right, let's get out of here. That's the Grand Central Market. We're going to head off over the road to a very unusual place. Beat the traffic. You can't miss it. You just cross over the road out there. You've got Burger King here. If you're that kind of person, but no, we're not going into Burger King. We're going to the establishment, which is right next door. And it is called For Sale Pub. And this is mighty unusual in here. Just wait till you see in here. It's open from 12 o'clock every day till 1 o'clock. So I'm going to head off inside. And all the establishments, drinking holes I've drunk in all over the world, I've never seen a place like this. And probably neither of you. So let's have a look. And as you enter this building, the amount of paper all around. Speaking to the barman, it was estimated to be over 250,000 pieces of paper pinned up on the walls, the ceiling, every nook and cranny you can find. And this trend all started in 1997 when people came in and started pinning currency from around the world that they no longer needed up on the walls, and followed by business cards followed. But as you will see, the paper is just strewn everywhere, and people just carried on writing messages and pinning them up. And as we go around, you see the memorabilia here from the horse stables, which they once had out the back. And now and again, a piece of paper do fall down. There's a woman here eating. A piece of paper fell down into her dinner earlier on. But yeah, it's an amazing place. You would never get away with this in England or America or Australia or anywhere in the Western world. Health and safety be down on you like a ton of bricks. And as we follow the stairs around, you'll see bits of paper even pinned up on the banisters as well. And you'll see a bear skin pinned up on the wall as we go up the stairs shortly. And I've been told that is from a real bear, a real black bear from the Black Forest. And what happens to the meat? Maybe they put it on the menu, I don't know. But it's pinned up all over the restaurant, the bar, upstairs, everywhere. And obviously I've got to get myself in the mirror if it doesn't crack. And as we come down onto the floor, the main bar area, you can see there's still lots and lots of space to continue putting messages up. And this here, you see bowls of nuts all around and straw on the floor. And the story goes with the stables at the back. They used to bring the horses in the morning to eat the nuts, all just monkey nuts, and roll around in the hay. But you're quite welcome to help yourself to the nuts. In other words, just grab a handful of nuts, break them open, the monkey nuts, break them open, and the shells you just sling on the floor, and they get cleaned up every morning. And of course, while I was here in the bar having a beer, obviously I've got to put my own stamp on the bar. And here's my little message and advertising my YouTube channel. And here's a quick close-up of all the straw on the floor before we head off outside and finish off this video. But yes, definitely come here when you come to Budapest.
That's lovely.
So there you go, that's a For Sale Pub, and as you can see it's very busy. There's a queue a mile long, always for food, but if you want to drink you can just go in and sit at the bar. And it's very popular, this place. there's queues every night, every afternoon, lunch and dinner, and highly recommend this place. It's called, there we are, I'll show you the sign again, a for sale pub. It's not really for sale, it's just, it was a building that was for sale years and years ago, and yeah, great place to come. You can't miss it. Bang opposite the Central Market and that lovely bridge over there, beautiful bridge. So I'm going to head off now, catch you shortly.